Before going any further, you need to first understand if you as a mother have become a conditioned night nurser. This means that whenever your child wakes up at night, you are programmed to feed your child till he or she goes back to sleep. This is a very difficult habit to break, but you need to work towards breaking this habit for the long-term benefit of your child. So let me help you break this habit. Firstly, feed your child well during the daytime. Many 1 to 2-year-old children are so busy playing during the day that they completely neglect daytime feeds and then end up making up for it during the night. Additionally, if you also remain busy during the day, then your child may feed at night to make up for the closeness they feel that they lacked. So increase the frequency of daytime feeds and completely restrict nighttime feeds. You can also try to cluster feed at late evenings or just before going to bed. Cluster feeding is when the child feeds more frequently with shorter intervals, one feed after another. Secondly, try to increase the solid feeds during the day. By increasing the solid feeds, your child will be more relaxed during the night. However, remember, do not overfeed your child just before sleep time because that will backfire. It can result in reflux and more awakenings at night. Try methods other than nursing for putting your child to sleep even for the daytime naps. This will then be carried over to the night. The same sleep routine of the daytime naps should be followed for the night as well. Involving the father or another caretaker in the sleep routine has shown to work wonders in a lot of children. This directly reduces the dependency on the mother, which indirectly reduces the breastfeeding. I have noticed that when a child realizes that breastfeeding is not an option with the person putting them to sleep, they actually don't demand for it. For instance, it has been shown that when a father puts a child to sleep, the child does not demand for feeds. Nighttime feeding is sometimes a way for the child to make up for the lack of physical contact during the day. It may not always be the need for nourishment, but for touch and contact. Give your child more caring time and more physical affection during the day. Cuddle while you read stories or engage in play during the day. This extra daytime contact has shown to actually reduce the dependency on nighttime feeds. This is an important tip which will help you wean off the breast faster. I have observed that the finishing touch technique has worked wonders for a lot of mothers. So what does this mean? When you are about to finish breastfeeding, ensure that you don't allow your child to fall asleep on the breast. Immediately involve the father or the caretaker to take over and burp the child and put the child to sleep. This will make your child understand that he or she is not supposed to sleep while breastfeeding. This should be started as early as possible. This may sound difficult, but is an important step to help your child wean off the breast. Keep your child in a crib a little away from the bed, or you can also use a mattress on the floor. If you are finding this very difficult to do, then try to sleep in a different room for a few days while the child sleeps with the father or caretaker. It's not that your child will be devoid of comfort or affection, and hence is not wrong. We are only trying to break a habit. Even if you hear your child cry in a different room with the father, give the father and your child some time to work things out. Here is where you may have to allow your child to cry a bit. It has been shown that children settle much faster this way and don't even ask for feeds. Talk to your child. Do not underestimate your child's understanding at this age. At this age, Most children can understand basic sentences. Use simple sentences with your child to make him or her understand. Say no during breastfeeding at night and say yes during the day. Talking to your child actually works. Let me repeat the tips that I gave you to help reduce night feeds and improve your child's sleep through the night. Feed your child more during the day and wean off the night feeds. Introduce other ways to fall asleep, like involving the father or caretaker. Spend more time cuddling and giving affection to your child while playing. Do not nurse till your child falls asleep. Try the finishing touch technique. Reduce co-sleeping to help wean your child off night feeds. And finally, children are very quick learners. Talking to them actually helps.